All right, guys, how's it going? In this video, we're going to be talking about Mo Salah, basically his contract situation. I'm going to do a few videos about that, I think, because there's quite a few, quotes and opinions I want to go through here, and I think if I put them all in one video, it'd be too much. So I'll try and title them so that you get a clear understanding of what they're about. This one is to do with Alan Shearer's view on the situation. Obviously, Alan Shearer knows a thing or two about scoring goals. And he's basically said that he is amazed that nobody at Liverpool has sat down with Mo Salah about, sorting his contract situation out, bearing in mind that he can sign a pre-contract agreement on the 1st of January with another club overseas, right? So Shearer said as follows, talking, about the game at the weekend, a couple of assists, a really good goal, a player of the match performance, and then being interviewed afterwards to say that no one has come to him or his agent about a contract, which I am amazed about. The situation with him, with Trent Alexander-Arnold and Virgil van Dijk, I'm really surprised they've allowed three big hitters to get to this stage. Mo was putting a message out there. There's no doubt about that. And whether they listen, whether they're prepared to give him the length of contract he wants or the money he wants, we'll see. There are so many different factors. He may want a big payday and go abroad. We know there was talk about him a few months back, about him going to Saudi. Whether that's what he wants or not, I don't know. But it was clever timing on his part to put that message out. Now, obviously, Shearer, former professional footballer, he knows how to work the media. He would know how to deal with that in a similar situation, contract negotiations and things like that. I think we'd all agree with what he's saying there. These three players shouldn't have been allowed to run their contracts down into this dangerous situation. I read an article on the Liverpool Echo, some people call it the Fenway Echo these days, about that Liverpool are in full control of the Mo Salah situation by taking their time and waiting to see if his statistics warrant an extension. Listen, we know players get older. They might not at some point deliver what they once did, and then they can tail off a little bit. But this is Mo Salah. Think about what he's done for Liverpool. We know it's a business, but if you could get him to extend another year, 2 years, just give him the same fucking contract. Show a bit of loyalty to the players for once. He's worth the money. And I don't know. Personally, I agree with Shearer. I'm stunned. I'm surprised. Etc., etc. I think we all are. Yes, maybe you want to negotiate it down a little bit, but think of the money they've saved with players that have left. Think of money they've saved with not, having spent anything in the summer. It's just, I'm totally at a loss with it, guys, with all three players, really. You could argue, Virgil van Dijk, which I'm sure we'll be speaking about him at some point, but, Virgil, club captain, and they've not spoke to him. What does that say? Years ago, prior to this, Americanism, and there's nothing wrong with being American. This is my boy, my best friend's American. I love America. I'm talking about American business, prior to that kind of Americanism, the way they want to run things financially, your Liverpool captain, you'd put a bog standard template of a contract on the table, just fill it in. Do you know what I mean? You're our captain. What sort of a message is it sending out to other players that the captain's going, man, I've not heard anything? I don't think it's right. But there you go. That's my opinion. You may have a different opinion to me. That's allowed. So, by all means, if you think, no, we shouldn't be giving him the same sort of terms or whatever, I would argue, then why not, say, well, we'll bring it down a bit and we'll performance enhance it, back up to potentially that level. I know there's a lot of negativity going around at the moment regarding this situation, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if they came up with something and we all went, there we go, we can all put it to bed. Personally, I would rather it would have all been sorted before Arne Slot started, because it is a distraction. It might not distract the manager in terms of his coaching and his ability to lead the team, to oversee things, but that press conferences are going to be, the longer it goes on, the closer it gets to January. Anna, are you think it's just always we're going to hear it, and it also means that we see speculation to do with other football clubs that may be interested, and that creates distractions. So I'm very surprised. I thought that in the summer that basically Hughes in association with our Revolut or assisted by Edwards, with Edwards' influence and input, would have been like, normally we try and get these things down, but like because of continuity, like a new manager, he's a head coach, I know what he fucking is, right? I thought they would have just gone, look, on this occasion, let's just get them tied down and make everything as possible, as easy for the new manager as possible. And but yeah, there you go. I don't know what your views are. I just wanted to give you Alan Shearer's views, and I'm going to move on to other views and other thoughts regarding Mo Salah in my next couple of videos, I think. All right, guys, if you appreciate the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please drop me a comment about this. And yeah, if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, please hit the super thanks button. It's a love heart. Or if you don't want to use it, or if you want another method, or it's not there, in the video description, there are other ways that you can support me like that, as well as becoming a channel member and a VIP member. Is anyone going to be a VIP member this month? That would be very nice. All right, guys, but a thumbs up will do. A thumbs up will do, or a comment. Listen, actually, the thumbs up thing, I don't know, I just say it at the end of my videos because that's what all the kids do, a thumbs up. You see the little thing like ping and all that. I guess it helps the algorithm. I'm a granddad, do you know what I mean? But to me, comments. I like the comments. They get me through my day. When I'm sat around doing it, whether I'm in the bath, whether I'm on the car seat, whether I'm sat there, sat waiting somewhere, I open up my phone to see what you guys are saying. It's my favourite part of the YouTube channel, to be honest with you. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you. But yeah, read the video description and you can learn how to connect with me on social media. Join the chat room that we have, that's online all the time. You can do that from your mobile device. And also the newsletter that will be returning anytime now that the transfer window is closed. Let me know what you think about Shearer's comments relating to Mo Salah.